Hello everyone, this is Bob Bedore with Cult Classics vs. Comedians 31 Screams. Today I'm on my bike because I'm going to be talking about another zombie movie, and I know the cardio is important, so I want to be ready in case one of these things actually does happen. It's actually another foreign zombie movie, as last time I did Train to Busan. This time I'm doing the Cuban zombie film called Juan of the Dead. Came out in 2011, and it is a great zombie comedy, for those of you who are trying to figure that out. And it's very much like the movie Shaun of the Dead, rhymes with it, and there are a couple similarities. You do have the hero, who is a sort of slacker, not exactly leading man looks, but becomes a hero in the end. And of course he's got a friend that's even more of a slacker, and is fat and overweight. But outside of those two examples, and the fact that both Shaun of the Dead and Juan of the Dead are both zomcoms, the similarities in there. In Juan of the Dead, you've got Juan. He is a fisherman just trying to skate through life when he finds out that there is an outbreak, a zombie outbreak. Now this happens very quickly, and Havana is taken over. But he decides that this is a chance to make a business for himself. And that's where Juan of the Dead comes from. That's the name of his business. He'll get rid of the zombies for you. And he's got a team, of course. He's got his slacker friend with him, but he also teams up with some other friends in the neighborhood. A good-looking, baseball-loving guy. You gotta have those in Cuba. You've got an uber-gay slingshot master who has all the great lines in the movie. And then, of course, you've got a big guy who's afraid of blood, but is able to cope with that fear by being blindfolded. Now, Juan of the Dead is also kind of a political movie because the Cuban government won't talk about the zombies. In fact, they call them dissidents. They are the people who are not with the government, and they keep blaming the United States for what's happening in Cuba. This movie also pays tribute to a lot of zombie tropes, including the famous from Zombie 2 of the shark fighting a zombie scene. In Juan of the Dead, the zombie doesn't fare quite as well as in the other movie. Juan of the Dead has a lot of zombies, and that makes it a lot of fun. You see them all over the place. The CGI is pretty good in most cases, but I gotta tell you, one of my favorite things is that it has the best mass zombie killing scene ever. You know, you add to this that this movie has the best ending credit scenes in any movie ever made, and you've got yourself a good time. You've got to check out Juan of the Dead. It is another great foreign zombie flick, and you heard about it right here on Cult Classics vs. Comedians 31 Screams. Let's get going.